He's a Nobel Prize winner. He's on the board of directors of an organization called CO2, the CO2 Coalition. CO2 Coalition doesn't really believe in the narrative that we need to lower CO2. They're saying that this isn't really a big of an issue as it seems. They have a chart on their website. This is one of several, and it says our current geologic period, the Quaternary, has the lowest average CO2 levels in the history of the Earth. And you can see there on the far right, that's Quaternary time period. And that timeline is about 2.5 million years ago to present date. So that's, obviously a big chunk here, but we're talking geologic cycles here. And it's really interesting because we had Congressman Thomas Massey at a House oversight hearing. He was able to question at the time former Secretary of State John Kerry. And this is how that went on the conversation of CO2.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What's the consensus on parts per million of CO2 in the atmosphere?
About 406 today.
Okay, 406. Are you aware?
350 being the level that scientists have said is danger.
Okay, are you aware? 350 is dangerous. Wow. Are you aware that since mammals have walked the planet, the average has been over 1,000 parts per million?
Yeah, but we weren't walking the planet. Let me just share with you that we now know that definitively at no point during the past 800,000 years has atmospheric CO2 been as high as it is today.
The reason you chose 800,000 years ago is because for 200 million years before that, it was greater than it is today. And I'm going to submit for the record.
Yeah, but there weren't human beings. I mean, there was a different world, folks. We didn't have 7 billion people.
So how did it get to 2,000 parts per million if we humans weren't here?
Because there were all kinds of geologic events happening on Earth which spewed up.
Did geology stop when we got on the planet?